The boys at EA are back at it again with this one. Another shoot 'em up battle royale with insane in-game transactions. Want to have a cool skin? Pay $100 for boxes that possibly, or possibly not, get you the item that you want. They do nothing but look cool, although my friends would argue it makes you better at the game. I hardly disagree. Made in 2019 and achieving cross-platform capability, this game became an instant hit, with over 25 million players by the end of its first week. You basically get two main types of games to play, arenas or battle royale. You've played Fortnite, right? PUBG, maybe? Yeah, it's pretty much that with other characters. You got battle royale. Jump from the ship, fall from the ship, kill from other ships. You run around trying not to die and hoping that other team dies for no reason, doing no damage at all. Seriously, this happened. Look at this. One with no stats. Wow. Impressive. Anyways, when you spawn or drop, you roam around finding guns, armor, respawn beacons, heat shields. What are those? Who cares? Run before you get freaking shot up like I can't make those types of jokes. Sorry. Get into random battles and learn just how good you are at FPS games. There are, I don't know how many other groups you have to kill, but if you lose, bad luck, you have to try again. You get either a team of 1 to 3, in which you have to trust your life to. I play a support Mirage, so my friends are normally in good hands. Every character has their own playstyles, so pick whichever one fits you. Okay. You got arenas. You pick your legend. Wait, did I go over those? I'll teach you about that later. Pick from any of these hooligans and watch as the chaos unveils. You're able to play with none or 3 of your friends if you have any. If you don't, you get stuck with randoms that have no idea how to play. Just like me. Your mission is to kill the others and not die. Seems simple enough, right? There is just one catch. You get points to spend that allow you, yes you, to buy whatever your heart desires. As long as it's guns, and abilities, or shields. So come on down to your local ApexLegends arena and purchase them today. Other than that, you have no other motive than to kill, so give it your best shot. Pretty fun game mode. 6 out of 10.
Hi, this is Bloodhound, and his tactical is a scan. The scan allows you to see people through walls and see them through smoke. He also has the ultimate ability, Beast of the Hunt. And it gives you increased movement speed and allows you to see your enemies through smoke with thermal vision. Hey, brothers! This is Gibraltar. He has an arm shield that reduces grenade damage entirely and any incoming fire from any direction. You don't have to look at it. He also has this wonderful little bubble dome. Look at that. This thing's pretty good. This thing completely negates all damage incoming to the user and outgoing to other users. So, you know, this Sheik of Gibraltar's trying to peek through and shotgun you like this. That's no bueno. His ultimate. Now that's a spectacle. Hell from the sky. Wasn't that just beautiful? This is the legend Lifeline. Her passive provides you with the capability of rezzing your teammates while you defend them. She also has a tactical that allows you to heal your teammates at an extended distance. And this is her care package. This care package will provide you and your team with all the essentials you need to fight on the battlefield. This is Pathfinder. He doesn't quite have a passive, but he does have this pretty cool emote. Yeah, I mean, you can't lie. This is pretty cool. Like, honestly, come on. He also has the tactical that allows you to, you know, do a little bit of a grapple swing, with his ultimate being an awesome zipline. Who wants to ride on a zipline, friends? Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna cut straight to the point here. Respawn. Look, this guy needs a passive, okay? Can't live without it. This is Wraith, and her passive is pretty freaking useless. Let's just get that on the table there. You can basically hear whenever people aim at you, which, let's be honest, who doesn't know when somebody's aiming at you? It's pretty blatantly obvious, because you're getting shot. Duh. But her tactical is pretty useful, you know. Lets you do a little bit of this. You can bounce around, you know, do whatever. Like most typical Apex streamers, you know, whatever. It's pretty cool. But her ultimate, now that is where it's at. You can go around, kidnap people, do all sorts of crazy stuff, you know, do some loop-de-loops, some 360 no-scopes, and then you can use it basically until it's gone. This is Bangalore. She's a pretty cool legend, you know. most streamers player. You'll see the average level 2 or 3 player because, you know, meow, you zoomy when you get shot. That's basically your passive. Her tactical is a smoke screen. Allows you to help res your players or, you know, maybe give your teammates some cover. But her ultimate, that's a good way to keep people from following you. Huck that bad boy down. That thing snakes across the battlefield. Pretty terrifying, honestly. And deals some insane damage. You see this right here? This right here? This is your face when you're in the tunnels on Kings Canyon. Alright? You get that in your head. Alright? So, this is Caustic. Caustic's passive allows you to see your enemies whenever they get caught in your smoke traps. His smoke traps allow you to slow people down and deal health damage only. No shield damage on this one. Sorry guys. His ultimate, however, releases a potent gas plume to engulf any building or small room that people may be trapped in. Breathe in. Get bamboozled, that wasn't me. That was one of my clones. This is Mirage. And he has the passive ability to revive his teammates by going invisible. Isn't that crazy? Too bad you revive as loud as a freaking semi-truck. Jesus. This is his decoy. This right here, you can control, move around. You can even do emotes as him. It's pretty cool. He's alright. But he's not the life of the party. Just like Mirage's ultimate. You can have many friends. You can dance around and... Look at this. Isn't this just wonderful? And you know what? They can dance too. Oh, I'm alone again. Bamboozled, I guess. This is our cracked out friend Octane. And he's got the passive ability of slowly regenerating his health. I know, might seem kind of overpowered, but let me tell you, does it regen real slow? Holy crap. Good God, could it be slower? It could be. Could be a lot worse. Thank you, Respawn, for being so gracious with us. I love you so much, and I've spent so much on your game. Okay? Just leave Octane alone. But besides that, his tactical is pretty good. Gives you a major speed boost, allows you to run around and do all the crazy little tricks you want. And it does take away some of your health though, so it is advised to be careful when using his stem. But his ultimate, now that's a jump into the future right here. This is Wattson. She's French. Can you believe that? A French person in a fighting game? A battle royale at that. Thought they were supposed to run away from everything. If you know what I'm saying. But besides that, her passive is Spark of Genius, and this allows her to charge her ultimate with one thing of ultimate accelerant juice. I know, it's pretty awesome. Her tactical, that's where things get a little spicy. You can build fences and trap your enemies in them. And then when they walk through them, they get zapped. And they freak out. And it's not a good time for them because they're slowed and do damage to them. I'm giving you the advantage and doing more damage to them. Now her ultimate, that's pretty freaking good, man. Like this thing destroys grenades, any kind of ordnance that comes in, and it heals your shield. Heals your teammates' shields, heals your enemies' shields, unfortunately. So make sure they're not in the same room with you until you're ready to put this thing down and have exterminated the problem. Also gives her an increased placement rate of her pylons. So that's pretty good, I guess. I don't really play Wattson that much, but seems like a pretty cool character. This is Crypto. And we're not talking about the drone. We're talking about the character. Crypto's drone allows him to see other players and give his teammates an edge in the battlefield. Mostly in that stupid, god-forbidden streamer building. Jesus. Can we talk about how horrible that place is? Oh my god. That place, absolute nightmare. Ugh. It's actually horrible. Crypto's drone can produce an EMP that will disable enemies for a short time and cause them unbearable pain with an EMP shock. And that's Crypto. This is Revenant. This right here, this is my main. And let me tell you, this is probably my favorite legend out of all of them. Almost 1,000 kills now. He's pretty bussin', let me be honest with you. He's got the best tactical of any legend ever. He's got the best passive of any legend ever. And, well, okay, let me be a little honest. His ultimate kind of sucks balls. Because it's just not rewarding gameplay, you know? It kind of sucks. So, his passive allows him to climb up buildings that most legends would not be able to climb up. And his tactical stuns and does damage to enemy players and locks their abilities for a certain amount of time and leaves them unable to do anything. And his ultimate. Now this is hot. I like this. This allows you to enter the shadows and you will take damage, but you won't die permanently. You will return back to the totem and have half of your health, but full shield. This is Loba. Now, her tactical isn't much, but through all the stupid little loot goblins that live out there, main Loba, oh, I need all the orange and all the gold and purple loot. I need it, oh my goodness. Well, no you don't. You can share it with your teammates. You know who you people are. You freaking fiends, you goblins. You little loot goblins. Yeah, you know who you are. Okay, well, her tactical is pretty good. Allows you to get up to places that are helpful, you know? It's pretty good. You can get a bunch of loot out of it. Kraber, anyone? This is Rampart's wall. Now, we'll get to it in just a second. First, let's talk about her passive ability. Her passive has to be one of the best in the game. Unlike Revenants, Revenants will always be the first, because who doesn't want to climb up giant freaking walls? It's obviously the best. So, her passive allows her to increase the magazine size on any LMG in the game. Care package or not. Light Spitfire or not. Respawn will be having a chat later. But besides that, this is Rampart's wall. This increases outgoing damage and completely negates all incoming damage until the shield on top is broken. The best part about Rampart is, though, let me tell you, good old Sheila. Oh yeah. Now this is the fun part. Who doesn't want a giant minigun to torture little children with on their Xboxes? My God, it's amazing. This is Horizon, the Space MILF herself. Pretty great. Her son died when she was stuck in a black hole. You know the story. Everybody does. If you don't know at this point, then, well, you live under a rock, and you really need to go out some more. Okay? Unlike me, I'm an Apex Chad. Why would I go out when I can play Apex and bully small children online? Horizon's passive makes her quite unique in giving her the ability of literally letting anybody tap strafe. I mean, increased movement? Really? Really, Respawn? A custom spacesuit? Whatever. Her gravity lift, which is her tactical, allows you to get to places that you normally couldn't, and well, fall right back down because, well, that's all her tactical does. Shoots you up, lets you dance around a little bit, and you fall right back down once you reach the top. Her ultimate, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's a black hole. You want to see my singularity? This is Fuse. His passive allows you to carry 2 grenades in one stack. I know. It's pretty cool. He has a enhanced arm, let's just say, you know, Mad Maggie kind of ripped it off. You know the story. Allows you to launch grenades with increased firepower, and yeah, really give him a good old huck. Like that one annoying sibling. Never leave you alone when you're playing games. His tactical, however, is pretty good. It's a cluster bomb that allows you to block off doorways and entire buildings, pretty much. A lot of fireworks back there. They do quite a bit of damage too, and you can't stick people with them. At his ultimate, the Big Motherlard. This thing, the Burning Ring of Fire. This thing entraps players and allows you to see them through the fire, giving you almost a bloodhound type effect. without all the perks of being a bloodhound, of course. This is Valkyrie. And that right there that you just saw, basically your passive. Nobody really talks about the other one, which is whenever you're skydiving or in the air at all, it allows you to see other players around you and your teammates by highlighting them in little triangles. It also tells you who the champion is. If you're into chasing those guys down and getting that extra 500 XP, it's good for y'all, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. Y'all are weird. Her tactical, however, is a small barrage of missiles that can stun players and deal pretty fair amount of damage, with her ultimate being, well, probably one of the most abused and overpowered ultimates you can even get in this game. It literally allows you to redrop in any area you want. This is Seer. Seer's passive allows him to see enemies through walls. They show up on heartbeat scanners that he has implanted into his body for some strange reason, because, well, his parents thought he was cursed. I believe that's the lore. And his tactical is this useful ability, which allows you to stun your enemies in a tight tunnel that constricts them. They can easily jump out of it. It stuns and locks their abilities for a few seconds and shows you where they are, with their health and shield being shown above their heads. With this ultimate being the ultimate cherry on top, showing you this dome that projects around and shows you where the people are if they move. Now, however, if players do crouch in the dome of Seer nanobots, you could say, they will not show up on the radar, and yeah, you won't be able to find them. Crouching and walking, Seer's worst enemy. He can detect your heartbeat, but God forbid you walk near the guy. This is Ashe, the ungodly, undisputed champion of Titanfall 2. Well, let's just get this out of the way. She is the hottest Apex Legend. I cannot stress to you. I mean, oh, God, what a beautiful Apex Legend. Let me tell you. God, one of my favorites. Yeah, screw Loba. This. I need this. I need this now. Her passive allows her to track enemies that have recently killed people by stabbing their death boxes with a data knife. Wonderful Titanfall 2 reference right there. Her tactical is a stunning snaring trap that does like 20 damage, I believe. I should know this legend, I play her quite a bit. With her ultimate being what people thought was gonna replace Wraith, a freaking sword that can cut through time and space. Who doesn't want that? That is the coolest thing ever. Like, look at this. You can literally cut through time and space and just teleport anywhere you want. Who wouldn't want that? This right here is a work of art. No, it's really not. Let's be honest. This is the NBA Youngboy of the Apex Legends group. I mean, oh, dear God. Her passive is to run faster with shotguns? It makes me so angry. They could have done so much better with this. I mean, yeah, you deal somebody damage and it shows you where they are for a little bit, but like that doesn't help you. Because it doesn't stay up, so you don't know where they went? It's all very useless. I mean, it's whatever. Her tactical, however, it does make up for the falter of not being able to have a good passive. However, Pathfinder still takes that spot for the worst passive in the game. Her tactical is a drill that can go through any wall, not any depth, and it can deal damage on the other side, allowing people to push the opponents out from behind their cover and put them into the firing range. Her ultimate, however, is a disco ball, and it recently got buffed, and it is pretty wild. Yeah, that thing stuffs little speed pads. It can break Gibraltar domes. I'd say that puts her on S tier. This is Newcastle, and he sucks. This guy is the most useless legend ever. I'd say Pathfinder is more useful than him. Like, seriously. This guy sucks. Like, the emotes don't even work properly. Like, how mid is that? This guy is the lamest Apex Legend I have ever used. Now, however, his ultimate is alright in certain situations. You can block off doors and stuff. With his passive and being, well, you can move people while reviving them, I guess. It's kind of cool. You move them out of harm's way. His tactical is pretty useful. It's alright. You know, move it around, do whatever. You know, people can't damage it or damage you. They can damage it, they can't damage you. It's alright. Could definitely be better. Forget everything I said about, well, Rampart being a unique legend and the only one spawning with a gun. I mean, Vantage is amazing. I think this is the best legend. Not beating Revenant, of course. I love Revenant. God, you heathens. How could you? You horrible people. You think I would drop Revenant? No, I played him through many different rank seasons, okay? Yeah, cry about it in the comments. Yeah, I know who you people are. Well, anyway, her tactical allows you to see where bullet drop is. You need to know where that is? You can always just adjust whenever you shoot, but I guess for the people who want to be lazy and don't want to do that, that's alright. Now, her tactical is definitely something to get all in a fuss about, because it's amazing. You can literally jump anywhere, and then you get a double jump like Octane. Who doesn't want that? Like, that's so overpowered and so broken. I definitely recommend using this character until she's nerfed into the ground, like most other legends. Now, her sniper rifle, that thing is quite the spectacle. I mean, look at this fire rate. You can just rattle off shots one after another after another. This thing does 70 damage on headshots, and then on the second shot after that, you do 100. You can literally two-shot red armor. Who doesn't want to do that? If you're just now getting into Apex, you need to use this legend before she gets nerfed. I mean, abuse the crap out of her. This is amazing. It's immaculate. And that's all I have to say about that.